we're talking about access to funding here. And we know that this is the one thing that's really stood in the way of entrepreneurs growing or staying alive. SMEs to be are responsible for job creation. But we know that as a result of a lack of, the traditional collateral, regular income, and access to personalized support, that, this creation of jobs becomes a problem. And this is why at African Bank, we have launched, firstly, a targeted digital lending product that offers finance off of a digital platform, starting from values of 20,000 up to 5 million. All of this happens digitally. All of this happens without you having to talk about collateral or, provide all forms of DNA, blood samples, in order for us to support you. So this is on an unsecured basis. It's really reliant on cash flows of your business, and this is something that we think is very critical to supporting MSMEs. Furthermore, we know that time is a precious commodity for you as entrepreneurs. So you don't always have the time to be filling out reams of paperwork and providing. I see some nods in the audience, and this is something that I invite you to test off of our digital lending platform. We've also, and I hope everyone has been following some of our recent activity in the market, from the acquisition of Grindrod Bank, which is really the chassis of our business and commercial bank, and 2 additional components that we've acquired from Sasfin Bank that have bolstered some of the capabilities that we have. Added to those are a smart transactional banking account, which is really at very low monthly fee levels. But the importance of having the transactional account is so that we can actually have a see-through into your banking patterns and activities. If we're saying that we want to rely on cash flows in order to support you, it's important that we are actually able to see how it is that your business behaves in its flows. So we've got a rental finance business, we've got a trade and debtor finance capability, and your traditional working capital solutions are something that we have, and these are important to support our clients at the front line. So please do engage us so we can seek to support you with your requirements. We do have an intuitive credit team because it's not always that we can just put applications through a system and get an outcome. Sometimes we actually need to have deeper engagements, particularly for some of the larger transactions, which run into the billions from an African bank perspective. We also have organized ourselves in such a way that we are available to you at your premises, but more than anything else, on demand when you need us. So we've got what we call Business Direct, which is really a virtual capability of interacting with yourselves. You can walk into any one of our branches, they'll put you into a room and you can interface with some of my relationship managers via a virtual channel. So we are different. We are different. We speak about doing business unusual. It's not business as usual for us because we want to do things very differently. We immerse ourselves in your businesses, and it's very important that we spend a day in the life of the entrepreneur. So being in your business is something that we pride ourselves with. In fact, our former credit head, who is running a very successful transaction advisory business, is in the crowd. And he will attest to the fact that we will not advance funds to a business without us having physically been in the premises and seeing how it is that it operates. So we assess funding very differently from a cash flow basis. We look at your trading activity, your payment history, your stock cycles. We understand how it is that your business behaves. It's not just about balance sheets for us. We want to really understand how it is that your business operates. Now, other than just providing funding, it's important also that we give you enablers that help you to run your business. Very often we get to talk to entrepreneurs where we can see that they actually know what it is that they're doing in terms of the day-to-day running of their business, and that's what they're good at. But they're not good at managing the industrial relations of the business. They're not good at preparing the kind of information that enables them to be funding ready. And we connect you to the experts that can help you to grow. So we've got tools to manage admin that are embedded in our capabilities so that you can focus on building your business. So our offering really from a funding perspective goes beyond banking. Ladies and gentlemen, at African Bank, we believe that you as entrepreneurs are the cornerstone of our economy. From our founding days, if you think of how it is that we were actually established to be a business and commercial bank by the late Dr. Sam Motswenyane, together with Dr. Maponya, when with a group of colleagues under the NAFCOC banner decided to start a bank a number of years ago that would be a bank for the people, that truly understands the plights of entrepreneurs and how it is that we can support them. So that's the bank that we've built. We've built a bank that walks with you. We fund the grind. We really are about what it is that you do. And you'll hear in the interactions that we have with you, a lot of emphasis is placed on what you do, you as the jockey, how you understand your business, what your goals and aspirations are, what the short milestones look like, and how it is that we can plug ourselves into those. So we recognize the risks that you take, and we reward resilience and tenacity. The previous speaker was a really great example of the need for grit. And that's the kind of entrepreneur that we want to back. We bet on you as an entrepreneur. And the reason for this, we ourselves are a business. You can see the moves that we're making in the market. We are buying and acquiring other banks and bolstering our offering, and we have a solution that we offer. So we are no different to you as an entrepreneur. So we understand exactly what it is that you're going through. So our view is that we'll build the economy from the ground up, because when entrepreneurs build, we all rise. And this is the outcome that we'd like to see in our country. So ladies and gentlemen, be audacious and bank with a bank that backs you.